Are you always the one who texts first? The one who makes all the plans? The one who puts in all the effort, while they just show up when it's convenient for them? You tell yourself they're just busy, that they care but are just bad at showing it. But deep down, you know the truth. If they wanted to, they would. Here is the tough part nobody wants to admit. You're not actually confused about whether they care. You're just afraid to accept that they don't. Because accepting it means letting go, and letting go feels like losing. But what are you really losing? Your self-respect. Every time you chase someone who isn't chasing you back, you retelling yourself that your effort is worthless, and that you only valuable if you can convince someone else to see it. That's not love. That's self-abandonment. Let me tell you something that will change everything. The right people won't make you wonder. They will show up. They will initiate. They will make time, not because you begged them to, but because they genuinely want to. When someone wants you in their life, you'll know. Not because they said it once, but because they prove it consistently. They don't leave you on read for days or make you feel like you're a bother. They choose you. Clearly and repeatedly. If that's not happening, you already have your answer. Some people will love the attention you give them, but will never give it back. They'll take your energy, your time, and your effort, offering nothing in return except just enough hope to keep you hanging on. That's not a real connection. That's being used. And you might be letting it happen because you're afraid of being alone. But let me ask you, aren't you already alone in that dynamic? You're the only one investing, the only one caring. That's a loneliness disguised as connection, and it's worse than actually being alone. The Stoics had a principle: focus only on what you can control. You can't control whether someone chooses you. But you can control whether you keep choosing people who don't choose you back. Every day you spend chasing someone who isn't meeting you halfway is a day you're not available for someone who would. You're blocking your own blessings by clinging to people who don't see your value. So, what happens when you stop chasing? At first, it feels like a loss. You pull back, and they might not even notice. That hurts, because it confirms what you already knew. But then something else happens. You start seeing clearly. You realize how much energy you were wasting and how much you were shrinking yourself to fit into their world. You might get angry, and that anger is good. It gives you the strength to finally walk away. Here's what you do next. Stop texting first. Stop making the plans. Stop being the one who cares more and just see what happens. If they don't reach out, you've just received your answer without even having to ask. And that answer, as painful as it is a gift. It frees you. Choosing yourself means saying no to people who only want you when it's convenient. It's refusing to settle for breadcrumbs when you deserve the whole meal. It is walking away from anyone who makes you feel like you read too much or not enough. The truth is, you're not too much. You're just too much for them. And that's their loss, not yours. When you finally let go, it's quiet at first. Uncomfortably quiet. You're used to the chaos of chasing and hoping. But soon that quiet becomes peaceful. You're not checking your phone every 5 minutes or analyzing every text. You're just existing. In that peace, you start to remember who you were before you made yourself small for someone else. You rediscover your hobbies, your friends, and your dreams. You build a life that doesn't revolve around someone else's inconsistency. And that's when you've truly won. Not because they came back, but because you stopped waiting for them to. People make time for what matters to them. If you're not a priority, it's because you're an option. You deserve to be someone's priority. Stop giving your energy away. Your time, your effort, and your love are not things you should have to convince someone to accept. It's time to stop running toward people who aren't running toward you. Turn around and start running toward the life you actually want. The people who are meant to be there will keep up. Thanks for watching.